Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Doris. So today we're going to be rating and ranking different Nigerian foods. And yeah, this is gonna be very controversial, so let's get started. As you can see, we have 5 levels, 5 ranks, which we're gonna be ranking these foods. Let's start from the bottom, Starting from the bottom. The lowest rank is throw it away. That is food that I don't consider edible. That is food that is probably, it should not be safe to eat. And then after that, the next rank is edible. That's food that I wouldn't eat. If I had the choice, I wouldn't eat it. But if I was like in a desert for the rest of my life and I find this food there, I'll probably eat it. And then the next one is mid. Mid is like your classic, just like, alright, it's there, it's not bad, it's not good, it's mid. The next rank is great. So great is like, yes, she is good, she is that girl. And then the highest rank, like, you need to be extraordinary to reach this round. It is superbulous. You see? Not just super. You understand? I added the bulus to it to make sure to give it some depth, some oomph. That is like, wow, you are great. Let's start ranking these foods, please. So the first thing I have here is Abacha. If you don't know what Abacha is, it's basically a traditional Igbo food. It's like a salad. To be honest, I'm not really sure what they used to make it. I think it's cassava, and then sometimes they like to add some meat to the side, some leaves, eggplant, onions, things like that. So it's basically like a salad. And I think I'll put this in mid. It's not bad. Like, if I had the option, sure, I'll eat some Abacha if you give it to me. I'm not one to deny food, so even the taste is not even that good. It's just like, alright. Next thing we have here is Akara. So you guys know beans or black-eyed peas. They basically blend it and they season it, make it into a batter, and then they fry it. That's how it's made. And I don't know how I feel about her. I feel like I've only had 2 good akaras, maybe 2 or 3 good akaras before in my life. Everything else is either it's too spicy, it's either they add onions, and I hate onions, by the way. I'm going to put it in edible for now. The next thing is amala and ewedu. Half the country likes amala, half the country doesn't like amala, so this is a very split topic. I think I'll put it in mid. I'm sorry, it's good, I'm not gonna lie, amala is good, but it definitely depends on, because there are so many components to it, there has to be a certain blend to get that, to hit the right spot, Next on the list is asun. Gosh, asun is the love of my life. I'm sorry. I can't help my feelings, y'all. Asun is goat meat that is cut into small pieces. It's then roasted in like a smoky, environment. I don't know where they smoke it, but they be smoking it. Put it in like a pepper sauce with some chopped bell peppers. Like, oh, it is heavenly. I'm gonna put her in superbulous. I can never ever in my life deny asun. If you see me deny asun, that is an imposter. That is an impersonator. That is not me. Next on the list is ewa agoyin. Yeah, as you can see, there's like, the main dish is basically beans. These are black-eyed peas. When I say beans in this whole video, just imagine black-eyed peas, because I feel like that's the only beans we eat in Nigeria. Nobody really eats like pinto black. It's not really traditional. So it's basically black-eyed peas that has been cooked, has been salted and all. And then they make this beautiful dark sauce that goes on top of it. And people usually eat, you see that bread in that picture, people usually eat it with, that bread is called agege bread. It is a beautiful bread. Very pillowy, very plushy. I don't know what word this is. It's very cloudy, very cloudy. I'm someone who hates beans. I despise beans with all of my life, with all of my soul, with all of my spirit. But the only time I will let it pass by is in ewa agoyin. The sauce is just fantastic. So I'm gonna put her in great. Congrats, girl. So next on the list is fried rice, Nigerian fried rice. I have lots of thoughts and feelings about fried rice. I feel like if there's a certain dish that I'm like, oh, let's leave this behind in 2020, it is fried rice. Because I don't understand how fried rice has survived this many years in our society. If I'm in a party and all they have is fried rice, I might eat it, but I don't like it, you know. So I think I'll put it in edible. Also, I don't know how we achieved that green yellow color in Nigeria, because I remember there was a time where I went to like church and they were doing, it was Independence Day, and you know the Nigerian flag is green, white, green, and then they made the rice green to represent independence, and I'm just like, hey. And fried rice, why would you even cook fried rice? Fried rice easily spoils. So the next thing on the list is, what is doing this? This is fufu and eforiro.
Guys, don't mind all the,
yeah, because I have to process the,
you guys, I'm sure
the information.
But I'm just gonna let you know that it's gonna be alright. Like,
let's focus on the video.
Oh, Kuru, honey. When I say,
oh my god.
Oh,
what?
Kuru. Say Kuru. Oh, Kuru. You guys, let's make that trend. There's Kuru in the building.
Kuru.
Let me tell you.
Let's keep on with this video, because I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but behind the scenes there's some shit is going down, y'all. For an eforiro, I'll put it in edible.
Oh, shit better, y'all.
You know what, I put it in mid actually, because most people cook it right. It's not that rare to find good eforiro and fufu, so I put it in mid. So eforiro is basically made out of spinach, I believe. Is it spinach?
It depends. I think it really depends on the vegetable, because let me tell you, in this life,
oh,
different
Lord.
people have different vegetables. I might prefer a vegetable and you want a different vegetable. It's all about the vegetable you choose. Do you want some vegetable? That's what you should ask yourself.
So the next food on my list is gari. And the thing with gari is, it's basically, you can eat it two different ways. It can be used to make a swallow, which we call eba. It's basically, you take the gari. Gari is cassava flour. You take the flour and you add hot water and you stir it till it becomes like a ball. And that's what you eat it with, whatever soup you want. You can eat the gari like the flour raw, just add in some cold water. Some people like to add peanuts, some people like to add milk and ice and drink it. With gari, she's not bad. I'm not going to lie, because of how versatile it is, because there are so many things you can use gari to make. I'm going to put it in grits. After that, we have jollof rice. I know you've all been waiting for this. When I'm speaking from Nigerian jollof rice, so I don't even know about that country. The thing with Nigerian jollof rice is there are two levels to it. You get what I'm saying? Now, there's the level at the bottom. Now, that's the jollof rice that your mother makes at home. It's like, it is good jollof rice, you know, like, if I was to rate just that, I'll put it in mid or maybe even great, you know. Like, she's good. You know, we love our mothers and we like to make them happy. Can we get a round of applause for the mothers in the house? You haven't tasted jollof rice. You haven't tasted specifically Nigerian jollof rice if you have not tasted Nigerian party rice. Party rice can only be obtained from two places. A party, doesn't matter which type, a party, or from the woman that sells the rice. You can only get it from a party. It doesn't matter what type of party. Graduation, wedding, in fact even funeral, the rice be banging. Whatever party you're going to, the jollof rice is always late. Or the women that are on the street that are selling jollof rice, please patronize your small businesses. So I'm going to put it in Superbilous, and I'm rating this according to the party jollof rice, not the one your mother cooks at home. After that, we have meat pie. So I'm sure other countries eat meat pie too, but they have different names for it, but we just call it meat pie. Meat pie is actually not bad. I'm going to put it in great. Next thing is moi moi. I feel like my problem with moi moi is, as Nigerians, we are overachievers. We like to overachieve, and that is reflecting in the moi moi. Like, I don't have a problem with basic moi moi. Let me even explain what it is. Moi moi is basically like akara. Instead of frying it like you do for akara, you put it in a, some people put it in a leaf, some people put it in a transparent plastic bag, and then you boil it so it forms like a sort of pudding. But what even gets me the most is the things that people be adding inside it. Please, how can you be adding egg inside moi moi? I feel like we like to add egg into a lot of things, and it just doesn't incorporate very well. Even in your stomach, that's beans and egg. That's probably like a volcanic eruption. I'm gonna put it in, throw it away. I'm sorry. Next thing we have is honestly my favorite thing on this whole entire list: ofada rice. Ofada rice is rice, but this is like a African wild rice sort of thing. And then there's this sauce, the sauce that they make with it. Ofada, I'm not even going to think about it. The origin is going to be in Unpopular because that's what it is. Since I've been in America, I've not had a good ofada rice. People try, you know, I'll give them E for effort, but the effort is not showing in the ofada rice. It just doesn't taste the same. The one in Nigeria, maybe it needs the motherland for the flavor to enter inside. I'm actually not even kidding right now when I say that when you eat those assorted meats, the ones that are in the sauce, it's like you're in the spirit. I'm not even playing. You know how in Black Panther, when he dies, they're inside that purple place where the panthers. I feel like when I eat the meat, my soul transforms into that place.
Ofada for life.
For life. Like, I don't think I've ever met anybody that doesn't like ofada rice before, because it's deep. It is like literally, it's like a spiritual experience, and I'm not even kidding when I say that.
It has so much depth.
Especially when you're eating the assorted meats that is inside this. When you're God.
I know you don't like the egg, but when you eat the egg.
Okay, now that's where I stopped ofada rice. Egg, nah. That's the egg in all African food needs to stop. We need to transport egg back to the farm. Next we have is okpa. I'm going to put it in straight away automatically. It's on site with okpa. Okpa is basically the same as the moi moi, but moi moi is more tied to the Yoruba culture, while okpa is more tied to the Igbo culture. Now, if I was to choose between moi moi and okpa, I would choose moi moi, even though I hate it. But never in my, this is even below throw it away. This is burn it. Next on the list we have pepper soup. Pepper soup is your idea of soup in America, which is something you can drink from a bowl. It's obviously very spicy, that's why they call it pepper soup. And they usually add like fish, meat, goat meat, stuff like that to it. It's good. It's actually great. It's really, really good. Next is pounded yam and egusi soup. Pounded yam is a national treasure. Pounded yam is basically like mashed potatoes but mashed yam. Egusi soup is just amazing, so I'll put it in great. Next thing we have here is small chops. When you go to a Nigerian party, you usually have an option for small chops. Small chops consist of puff puff, which is fried dough, spring rolls, you guys know spring rolls, samosas, you know samosas. I think it's just really good. It's a tiny appetizer. Usually some are sweet, some are savory. It's really nice. She's cute, whatever. I'll put her in great. Next thing we have is also a national treasure right here, people. It's suya. Suya is whoa. Suya is basically grilled goat meat, and they have this like powder rub that is sprinkled on it that gives it that flavor. This is going to Superbulos. I'm pretty sure every Nigerian agrees with me when I say this. This is a collective decision. And the thing about suya is it cannot be replicated. The powder in which they used to make that suya thing, it's actually it's a secret. It's from the Hausa community, and they keep that recipe a secret. It's like crack, that's what it is. Next thing we have here is white rice and stew. White rice, you know white rice. Stew is tomato sauce. I'm gonna put her in great because it's a classic. I deliberately chose to put this in there because we have to remember our roots, remember where we came from. It's something that everyone can make. This is probably your favorite dish from your mom. Mom makes it every Sunday. You probably eat it for the next 2 weeks. So finally, thank God we got to this list. We have yam porridge. Yam porridge is yam, like you guys know, but it's basically cooked like jollof rice. I'm gonna put it in great because it's actually really good. Okay guys, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys really liked this video. It was fun doing this. If you guys would like me to do one, maybe rating Nigerian snacks, like childhood snacks, maybe even with my siblings or my parents, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, share this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.